updates, Figma updates, Figma updates. All right, guys. So this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to try to redesign saving box, not redesign, just enhance it, right? Their website, and I'll just get to point out the things that I think are different, right, on the new Figma updates. Probably let's just get shocked together. That's what I would say, right? I already established that. One of the things I do not like is the fact that they like got nesting a lot of stuff. Example is this guy, right? I mean, personally, the key content was the checkbox, right? Was fine with me, right? Like, why just create this toggle effect? It doesn't make sense to me. All right. So another thing again, I pointed out. But anyways, let's get designing. So this is a screenshot of what we're going to be transforming. Not transforming, enhancing. Let's use that word. So I just pasted this. Clearly, they are using what space gray text. Now, the space gray text I was exposed to does not have this curve. Fun fact, right? Because if I even use semi-bold or semi-bold, you get to see that that curve is not there. It's see, you see, it's mine is more smooth. This sharp, this is not there. All right. So I'm personally not that so much of a fan of this font in this setting. So I use the font a lot, but in these settings, not really. Right. Probably if I want to use this, I'll be doing a lot of adjustments in what in letter spacing, right? Just to tighten it up a little bit. Even line heights too, also. So you get to say like instead of leaving it this loose, right? You can make it a lot better, right, by tightening it up. I believe also copyright plays a big role because somehow this thing does not look as appealing in the eyes. Okay, if it is not copyright, right, then probably you should look for a way as a designer to make it look better. If left having a what's the word asymmetric layout would not work, right? You probably try something in the middle, right? Something like this, okay, and then probably turn it to lines and you're good, right? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, and that's what we are going to do, just so we don't change the copy, right? I'm not a fan of doing that right now. So probably might even change this place grid text to another kind of grid text. I normally would recommend tomato grid text, right? But it's not a free font. So if you are using that font, make sure you get the license so you don't get yeah. Oh my god, that's true. I was space grid text. Yeah, space grid text is also not good for what do you call it? For this for body text, right? Not like it's not good. It's I don't recommend it. It's not as readable, right? But it's not as readable. I normally use 18 here, right? Then do my 18 plus 8. That's how I actually yes, feel my line height. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it has to be more. The goal is make sure it is readable. All right. So yeah. So this guy increased like so we're using tomato text, guys. If I use space text, it still kind of looks good. But then I had to change this guy to something, maybe DM sans, right? Maybe DM sans, something like this. If I'm going to use tomato text, I could use probably even poppies, right, to complement the text ones, right? So yeah, let's leave it like this. So this minus 3%, probably want it to be even zero and see how it plays. Yeah, it plays good. All right. Again, the goal is that it is what readable. Right. So we have that. But just turn this to auto layout. Now, again, one of the updates that changed was is that I normally don't use Shift A, so okay, so auto layout to turn my to convert to auto layout, yeah, two elements to auto layout or more than two elements to auto layout, right? So there's something else that came to be. I saw suggest auto layout. So it was crazy. So if I highlight it like so, where does suggest auto layout? What is it? Can't find it. Cannot find it. Anyways, if you pops up, I'll let you guys know. I was just saying if I would find it, right? So this two here, top right, so to your right, the layout region, right? Here you just use auto layout. If you want to remove it, instead of the minus sign, they change it to just you just remove it. Instead of the check, you see, it's still auto layout. They kind of like used an active color there. I like that. It works. Then you remove it like so. It becomes default like this without the check, right? And different orientation. Okay, and I think it's brilliant, right? So we got that. Make sure this is in the center. I'm still thinking this might actually be too big, right? And this here might just be, this is just too much text. I tell you for free. Okay, so probably might want to optimize that moving forward. Then the App Store and the Play Store. If sometimes but there is okay, because they're trying to keep your brand color doesn't necessarily mean you should not also maintain other people's brand colors, right? It helps people easily recognize what that is without even looking at it intrinsically, like paying attention to it, like reflect based on what they've seen. over time, right? How it's colored. So we're not, if at all we're going to put App Store and Play Store, right? We're not going to do it in a way that would, it will not be inheriting their bright color, right? So let's play that. Also, I'll just go copy their logo, right? From their website and then what, place it here. I like the logo, it's quality. It's quality, right? It's big enough. But logos like this might make the website slow, right? If I should save this now, except probably you're using one compression engine that I do not know. Let me save it and tell you guys the size. It kind of like works, but 110 kilobytes is too big for a logo. I'm not even going to lie, it's too big, guys. So for optimization in the future, you don't want that for yourself. Okay, so keep it like this. This is good. We can keep it square actually, but then not really. I think I want to keep it around 150 height and width, right? 150 width. So however the height comes out, good, but then the width just 150. Yeah. So let's go for the menu, right? Now, since we're using DM Sans, right? Since we're using what DM Sans as our body text, what do you think we should use on that area? DM Sans, of course, DM Sans, right? So call it menu item. Try use menu item. I should write what's there. Okay, let's write what's there. Call it pictures, right? Another thing again that changed is see the way I did this. Like so, if I want to make it auto width, maybe they moved it to this place. It used to be somewhere around the typographic area, but they moved it somewhere. You see? Now, and that's good. See, this way now we can what turn it to a component. Now, this component we can turn a component what auto layout, right? After we do that, we can give the auto layout a padding of 8 letter right, or we could even do 16 letter right, and then 8 up and down. So like this, just make sure this guy inside here is good enough, right? So if the DM has 18 might be too big, let me play this. Might be too big. We'll stay consistent with Surface Pro. I like that this for whatever reason. I just like it, right? Let's see how it plays out. Something like this, right? Or let's do something. Oh my god. Do you guys know that if we say none, no device, it shows it turns out like this. Now I'm using a 1920 screen and I want it to be responsive. You see? You get meaning that when I'm designing, I must make sure that all my elements are what constrained to the what to the center. Now you're looking for constraint. Where's constraint? They brought it here. Okay, somewhere around here. So you do it like this. Just constrain it to the what to the center. See this guy here. See that one was not inside. Let me check. Okay, they're all inside except this my logo. Cut and paste. This guy here, you make sure you constrain it to the center and then this to the top because that's where it belongs, right? But then that's not even what we are constraining to the top. We constrain the entire top navigation to the top. All right. So few seconds, guys. Now this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this outside. Before we take it outside, we would what we'll duplicate it. Right. So copy, right? So right click, they didn't change when copy or the duplicate is, they are still there. Also, your alt and your move your mouse is still there. So your Control C and Control V is still there. Everything is still there. So just move this outside like this and then duplicate this into how many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, correct. So turn it to what? Auto layout. Okay? Because these guys are related. This login and create account also would be in auto layout. We don't need create account. We don't need login necessarily. We need if they have like a web app application. If they do not have, then we do not need. I think if they have a dashboard, it's brilliant, right? The dashboard needs a lot of work, right? So let's take this way. Let's take this here, right? Like so. So what you do here now is you want to turn it to you say login, right? But let's even say open account. I don't want to say what create account. Let's say open account, right? Um, I normally would just what pick what's the word? All right, sorry guys, sorry about that guys. I would need to detach this from what auto layout, from not auto layout, from what's the word? A variant. Oh my god, it should be explained. A variant. All right. So how you do this is you right click and you detach. Oh, they brought it here. No, click here. It used to be at the top, but they brought it here, right? So just click at it and detach instance. Control Alt B is your shortcut. So when you do this now, you can what? We can choose to use black and white for now. Now we just it's like it looks like we are just trying to make sure that our spacing and everything is right. We could go with black and white for a start, right? So here I could leave this 18 really again it's still for so how 18 is a bad size. I leave it 16. When it becomes too big, it has to not look as appealing. I mean, there are always exceptions when you want to strike a different feel. right? But then in this case, what kind of feel I want to strike in B doesn't work. This guy also might as well bring it down to what? 260. Now you can see that this thing is changing orientation, not orientation, position. The reason it is, right, is because all of these are not constrained to what? To the center. Now, even if you constrain all this like this to the center, this one, you see that he got lost. You can't find it anymore. Why? Because this guy is supposed to be related to what? To the top. So we have this like so. Continuing to the center looks like it's working, but it's not ideal. Normally, you're supposed this to like this three, you turn it into auto layout as I just did. Okay, I use Shift A shortcut, so in case you don't see me moving here, I use Shift A, right? And then I constrain this what to the where? To the top. And this way, this is my D, right? And then this here, I constrain it to the left, I constrain it to the what? To the center. Yeah, now this works, right? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got that. So this guy now, have we brought it down to 16? No. So let's do that. 16 plus 8. All right, now we got this. Right, so yeah. All right, so ideally, this is supposed to have multiple states, right? One of the states is overstate, right? And we're not going to be having home and all of that. I think that's old kind of technique. If you click on the logo, you normally should bring it to home page, right? So what we do here, we just have the overstate. How do you do that? Create a variant. Again, variation, component settings has moved from the top to this place. Just click on this plus here and variant. It opens up for you like so. Okay. Now, after that, you just do this and what? You like that. Right. So guys, we got that. This here, you reduce your opacity a bit. No, actually, this is the guy that should be having less opacity. Not less opacity, just a shade, not 100% black. You need it to be subtle. I don't have things to adjust in high fidelity. But yeah, it's somehow think of this like a mid fidelity, right? But yeah, okay. Um, now we got this, right? So I also think that open accounts should also be somewhere around here. Now we choose to give this 100% border radius, right? And yeah, 100% border radius works. And then the height, we could go with 24. Perfect. I'm not even gonna like it works, right? I still feel like we need more space in there. Or we also need this to be around medium. This is not working. Regular is not just working for me then. All right. So here, you see, I just duplicated it. It does not. It is remember this, and this was what was in the auto layout. So these two now, since their relationship, the auto layout both of them, I put it right around 8. Okay. Now you don't need this space here. What do? You hug it, and everything will form in what in place, right? So this is enough holding back. We need to create our grid. Okay. Since this should be on auto level, so we can always control it like so. Okay. Now, one of them is login, one of them is create accounts. This is what login. All right. So we have these two like so. And you see, almost looking better. Even if we choose not to put this 100% radius, right? Because I don't know why we don't have percentage for radius. It baffles me. I mean, it really baffles me. See, so this equally works, right? So here again, I would like to have open accounts here and then download Play Store and App Store in a way, in a format there, in a very unique format there. No, so let's go to a plugin. So plugin was moved from the top here to somewhere around here. You click on this plugin project. We're going to use Iconify. I don't think SVT Pro will have it, but should we give them a try? But let's try Iconify. I just know Iconify would have it, and probably they'll give us in its original brand state. All right. So let's see. What do you call it? Iconify. How am I thinking Nigeria right now? Okay. Oof. Please stop. Brother, what's that? Right. So sorry guys, stay with me. Stay with me. There is a lot happening around um me. And I'm not sure I want to edit this video. Right. Now I have to edit the video. All right. So let's do this. So we drag this out here, App Store. You see? In fact, let's keep this one here. we most likely would need it. And then this one here, you see where they play there. Oh my god, they use Apple. Way. That's actually a way. I'm not even gonna lie, that's a way. Because people are more familiar with Apple logo than even App Store logo itself. So I think that's a brilliant decision there. Right? So yeah, that's it. So yeah. Uh, I think the way we can play this is so creating a component for multiple elements at the same time. Just click here and say create multiple components. I think Sylvester asked this question one time like that. So guys, so you can then have that for any amount of components, any amount of elements or icons, whatever you want to do. And then you can also combine it afterwards. Oh my god, the combine looks so nice. Right. So that's so you bring this now where inside, right? This to drag it inside and then probably want to turn those to auto layout. And I have a reason for that. And let's see how this plays out. So after this, like so, I want to give it a feel. And let's give it a shape first. I mean, I know I'm driving to, right? So after you do that, you can what then do this, turn this to into a frame. I don't want it there, I want it here, all right? I want this now, all right? So, um, okay, think about it. Now we have to think, what if they're accessing this on a mobile device, all right? I don't have an issue. Right, it needs to be individual. I wanted to link them together, right? But then it might not play out well. Okay, it might not play out well, right? So open account, I even have the learn more button there, but I just don't want to have too many things going on there, right? It's more accessible to have Play Store and App Store as a text in those icons. So again, another brilliant decision by the designer, right? Probably we want to also play by that box. Um, That's the thing, right? Designers, you don't always need to do something entirely different. Try to see the intent of a designer before making a decision, right? So yeah, just putting that out there. All right, so this guy here is right around 18. Can bring it down to 16. Yes, this guy here. Remember, we gave it auto layout. Oh, we didn't. We now use it with this guy, so we can give another auto layout, right? And then give it something right around this. And the cool part is, so here I could want to. I probably might if this is around 8, right? It's top and bottom. Probably this other end, I want to add extra to there, right? Because I think this guy here is somehow closer to the edge, right? Probably might even want to have 4 there, right? So instead of 8, we have what? 12. Happy? Yeah, correct. So yeah, so I probably might just duplicate this, copy this icon, Control Shift, what R, and replace this one. I've done this one to Play Store. Play Store. Play Store, correct. Oh, it's separate. No wonder. All right. It's separate. What kind of atrocity is that? Even App Store gone said it's separate. It's already looking not as appealing. But anyways, let's see. If I still have to dig this out, I go vex. I really go vex. All right. Um, right. Okay. What if we do something right? I was onto something earlier, and I probably will still try that. What if we do something like this? Put this here, right? Again, it still feels like it's going to have accessibility issue, but then price you pay for what for aesthetics. Just sacrifices small, just small sacrifices, right? And this guy obviously, if guy is not so depending on his style, we can say this guy should be right around, let's say 16, right? Then this guy obviously cannot be 100% anymore. So I'm looking at something like this, right? So this guy here has to hug back. All right, so we're looking at something right around this. Mentional is that something is in play there. All right, so it probably might just want to force this to right around 48. All right, so this way, ugh, that this here should be around what 32. Yes. Ah, Right. So yeah, that's how this plays. So now these two can be together, and then this one will say download what app. We can play by this. Now this way now you can have what tooltip. So on hover of any of this, it will show what's up, right? But then the idea is to click on this, it then takes you to what maybe like a page, right? Or a pop-up that redirects you to I know that there's a link, a magic link you can use, and that if you click on this link, depending on the device you are using, you're just going to automatically open the appropriate store. I know a link like that exists. I've used it before for a project. All right, so that's a good call, I guess. All right, so yeah, so now okay, I have this too, right? And then uh let's go get back to our navigation system. I want to try a unique kind of navigation here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Also, guys, our grid got changed. They realized that you guys don't used to use grid, so they brought it down. These people are not serious. After our stress, so column grid, right? So we're gonna make it what? How many? 12, right? After 12, we'll make the margin right around 56. I think 56 is a brilliant number to use, but they might just be too close to the edge. Right? The reason I don't want it to be too far from the edge is because of this guy. Remember, this guy is displacing. Why is that displacing? Because this is not what center. You guessed it right. All right, so we'll center it. So this again is relative to the top, okay? And then this here should be what center relative to this container here. So you see, what's that one? Okay. Oh my God, top here center. Yep, fixed. Are we are we flying? Yes, we are. We are flying. So you see, we are getting where? Somewhere. It's still looking off to me. Oh, you know, all these ones. Shay is the only me, but it's looking up. This guy to them confirm center. Probably I need to refresh. I mean, it's just my eye. I don't think it's just my eye. Oh, I know what's up. Now, the reason I personally do not believe, okay, it was I needed to refresh it. Also, this guy, in regards to this guy, yeah, sometimes it does not always have to be inside a layout. Why? Because of the what's the word? The size of this, right? And the size of this, right? Except your width of this element matches this element, right? This guy here would not always be in the center. So it's good to pay attention to that. So you don't, end up creating an experience that something that does not align. I'm a fan of alignment. So sometimes I miss all the time. So see, you guys should just watch. So here now, right? I want to create a text property. It's still right around here. I love that decision, right? So we call this what label. And the reason I'm changing this is just so I can change all of this text faster. Because now we created a property around this area now, I can easily change it to all of this here. Like so. So we have products, right? There's another decision we're going to make about and then blog. All right. So about and then what? Blog. All right. So okay. Now after that, what do we do? Ha! Remember, guys, some of them are dropped down. So let's look for the right icon. Probably we'll just get from the simple design system. Oh, yeah, somewhere. Just place it inside there, right? And then change the size to what? To sorry, not that yet. Change the size to right around 20. You see? Now we disconnect it with the color that came with the font and just probably find this color and just match it with it, right? There's no harm in that, right? So we'll bring it down to around 20. 20 might again just be too what? Too big. Also, we're not looking for a right icon, we're looking for a down icon. So probably we want to either look for that. Let's not change the orientation. Let's just come here and search for down icon. Okay, I think we'll see it somewhere around here. Yep, yeah, there. Awesome. So we're good with this. So 20 might be too big. So we probably want to bring it right around 16. Also, I think the 2 is too much. I'll bring it to 1.5. We have something like this. Now, this guy will have to copy it and paste it here. Remember, the spacing in between needs to be syncing. So remember which one is the auto layout. I'll just bring it to right around 8. 8 looks perfect. Now this guy here, drag it here, make sure it's what on Y hovering. Now this way, and then dissolve right? This way we'll create a simple cover effect. Oh my God, this thing is too bright. So somewhere around here should just work fine, right? So this, now remember not everything has what icon. So this now create an appearance, a property with opacity, right? A Boolean property. It says left icon, right? This way now, what we've done is we might as well just click on the ones that do not have over button at the bottom icon and then turn it off here. Simple. All right. So after this now, I told you guys I want to try an approach I probably think might be sweet. Okay, I think might be sweet. Let's give this a border radius, right? Not even 100, but it's going to start from right around here. right? So yeah, like this. There's a project I'm scared of. I know that project is scared of me, but I'll just get it. That 16. I'm thinking this white boy is looking almost too big, right? 16 sometimes if 16 does not work, you don't have to jump into 24. You can try 20. Sorry, I mean 8. You can try 12, right? So this looks like it's working. It's working out. So probably I want to adjust the border radius even more. I might just need to be relative to this guy. I don't know why. This is 16, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes. So I probably want around here. Now we have something like this. Probably thinking the image, don't lose sight of the image. Yes, we are not going to lose sight of the image. I think the image is nice, could be better, right? So imagine you have like a bunch of their cards, right? Scrolling below. I think that's what I want to do, right? Imagine you have different type of people, right? This guy now is showing content. I want to click something like this, and it's just scrolling below, right? You know, go sad. Just something still like you should be able to show on 100% viewport, like halfway, right? Halfway. Mm. Or better still, you don't even need any of that. You probably just need something right around here, like an element. It will do something. It will do something. It will definitely do something. I want to check a file, right? That I got something going on there. Probably it's going to inspire some decision we'll make. But now think about it this way. I was looking for this guy up here. These are like things that will happen to you once before you get mastery, you get mastery of the current of it. Right. So we got this. Like so. Yeah. It's either probably we want to have this or just keep it straight, right? And then just have like another one at the edge like this, right? And then make this one right and white. And then this one now can have a stroke, a very subtle stroke, and then another shadow, right? But this shadow is going to be like 0% of axis, and then probably blur out, then with less opacity. I need to turn off the screen so you guys can see what's really going on. Right. So yeah. So this so now is not supposed to be 24, but there's 16, and then this here can remain 32 or 24. Not so far from there. Alright. So this guy normally again this is too bright. It's not contrasting as well as I wanted to. So yeah. I don't want to introduce shadow there. The moment I do, it starts to look clickable. I'm not even trying to give that feeling that bad. Right? I'm not trying to. Probably it will slap. There's no harm in trying. Let's see. Give it a very subtle border radius and then a subtle shadow. See how it plays out. Eight, eight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Increase the blur, increase the feet. Uh-huh. You know, it's now looking like this guy should be right around here. Oh my god, this looks so clean. It does look clean. Whoa. It does look clean. Hmm. Yeah. Probably want to reduce the stroke just a little bit. Mm-hmm. It does look clean. I'm not even gonna lie. It does look clean. Let's bring that person down a little bit. Ooh. Guys, what do you think? Let's introduce the but increase the darkness, reduce the brightness of the color a bit. Let's make it does look good. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So yeah. Also another thing again, I like you see that the way they've been able to do this asset and file. So brilliant. So brilliant. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, also this drop down. So you know what you normally the option you have to move your file and all of that is being moved to this place. So don't look for it too much. All right. So you can collapse this now and it still looks like this. When you collapse one, every other thing collapse. Ooh, sweet. Sweet. I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. All right. But you know, there are some times where you want to just have your prototype bar, right? And probably they still have that. Let's see. Sidebar. They didn't have this disappear like disappear. This one is to collapse. It minimizes. Oh, okay. That's nice. Now if I want to minimize this one, I just have to click out. This is brilliant. This is so good. Like, oh my god. You know, I just thought of like sometimes you want to see your properties, why not seeing your layer? And I just clicked and boom, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's crazy. Now that's crazy. Ooh. And this was a brilliant decision. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a brilliant decision. That was good. That was good there. That was good, man. You we tried to do some figure thing here, probably 500K deposited or something. Like let's just do something cool. Here now, this is our auto with here. Right? So can do like your investment balance and all of those things, do some charts, some numbers, right? And this guy here, I still feel like we will spare this guy the gist, right? There's a background I want to experiment on this. I think that's on day six, right? So that's on day six. Yeah, this background. I got that one from Freebie. All right, so yeah, something like this. Okay, Mato, you slap, you too slap guy. Again, I said this was low fidelity. You see, we don't enter high fidelity. Now, if we're going to use this background, then the shadow here is not even needed. The stroke we're trying to do is not even needed. This guy probably needs to even be white itself. And this is the guy that needs shadow, not even this guy. Right? So, this is looking so good. Now, I like the way the top bar is free. But it's now from here like this. Oh, the blend. Oh, that was so good. Now here we can have some sort of like maybe client you work with or some of the services they are integrated to could happen somewhere around here. Right? But then I think overall this is looking so good. Anyways, I really wish I can finish this website with I really wish. But then back to tomato space critics. You see, it still slaps. And again, the strength element that don't leave your line letter spacing just to chance. It will just mess you up. Here also, we could do medium here if you slap it up, right? You slap it up. Yeah, remember we're using medium here, right? And then this thing is looking too far apart. Adjust it. Say appears. Right? This is so good. Yeah. All right. This is 41 minutes already. This is 41 minutes already. So again, back to our responsive, you see everything now looks. Wait though. Now this guy here is supposed to be linked to where the left, okay? This here is supposed to be linked to where top and center. I think there was a stretch that happened. All right? Is it just me that noticed it? Hmm. Anyways, so now let's implement their brand color, guys. I love what they did here, right? So if you check this, they are using a shade of their blue, all right? You know what's up now. You know what I'm doing now. Ingredient straight up. Ingredient straight up. Who you got here? All right? Ah. All right. You can swap it, but I think this looks better. All right. So this guy now, you can what? Give it their color. All right. And here to give it what their color. Now this guy here, you can choose to do like a subtle shape of this guy here, something like this, right? And then introduce the color itself to this. And you have yourself a login. All right. Okay. Okay. Same thing goes for this guy, right? All right. So the same thing goes for this guy. But I just think Play Store icon should remain Play Store icon. I don't know, like I don't want to change that thing. I like they still kept my history, guys. That's so good. Like all the recent search I've made. Kept it. Like I just want that one. What size is this? 24. Let me lock the aspect ratio. 24, copy, and what? And replace. Right? Now this might not have to be 24, it will probably bring it right around 25 because it's closer to the edge. It's either you want to replace it like that and reduce the size, or you want to adjust this, draw it a far away from it, maybe by 2 pixels. So you have something like this. Okay, I think I missed it. I was not supposed to use supposed to probably use my K to scale it down. Yeah, so this way we have something like this. Yeah. Then for the Play Store, I think App Store is black. So black is good. What can I even say about this guy? I think I want to keep this like neutral. I'm not even it doesn't because sharp rapper like it's not doing what it should do. I probably must just keep it neutral. Right? Something like around here. looking off, but right? And then the spacing. Oh my god, what's that spacing? Kind of spacing is that? Eight maybe, right? So here, remember I said we don't need shadow. Probably do, but then change the axis to where? To the up area, up and left area inside, up and right area inside like this. And probably kill the blur. Reduce, sorry, reduce the distance. Right. Um, right. So yeah, now this now you want to start doing like maybe deposit or something or investment balance or whatever. Um, this one here, trend. And now I'm supposed to use trend up. Maybe I'm lazy. And we'll keep this one for loan deposit. I'm looking one for deposit. That's it. All right. All right. Let's prioritize um this one here. Right. So probably that's we can have like 2.5 M or something in there. Or we can write it late, probably place the color. Uh something like that. Okay. You know what I'm even thinking? Using this one here for investment balance. Or just this saving balance. Alright. So alright. Cool, cool, cool stuff. Right? So I turned it totally out and I just did what I did. Alright, so saving balance. Again, saving balance concept does not even have to be that. Just be like we just reduce opacity. And this I don't know what was the agenda. The agenda there, but uh savings, when you say savings, what comes to mind? PG. PG. Alright. Like yeah, PG. So we just look for PG bank, PG best. PG. Alright. So cool. So you see, PG, right? And we could just use the field state. We could use the field icon or outline. What do you guys think? Yeah, we could use this one here. I like this one. Yo. Uh, that. Yeah. Normally you're supposed to convert it to the component, right? And just use the instance. Then the current of course has to what has to change. So it's either you want to manipulate this manually or you just remove it entirely. How do you remove it? This guy said just delete all the not points. You don't need to delete all, right? Or leaving or makes it cleaner, right? And then you can either draw yours and then just max it. But we're not going to do that just now. Just keep it pretty simple, right? So reduce the opacity just somewhere around here, right? And yeah, we got that. So this yours here should be. I mean, I'm thinking of even putting this up like so. Yep, here should maybe investment. When you think of investment, what comes to mind? So once you have like 30% per month or something, something, right? Provided it aligns with the company, with the company strategy, you do that number. Like I mean, you don't overhype it and then people come in with different expectations and you now mess them. Right? So here, yeah, you use green regardless of whatever is in your mind. You use green here, right? Okay, you use green there, and then just what color is okay? Simple. Yep. Use the primary color. Why the default that dark? Ish. Probably use the tertiary, right? And feel right somewhere around here. All right. So make sure this guy here is not tomato protect. I knew it. Game sense, right? So this guy here can be tomato protect, can be, right? Can be. So just do this. You could hodge it if you want to, and then obviously if you want to, and then give it what having, right? I suppose I'm supposed to be doing this on the code. All right. I mean that's the goal of this really. So this here is better, right? You can choose to hide an amount. In fact, you don't have to do this in that way. You can do this, right, and then probably hide the amount or something close to 2,000 naira today, right? Then you can put like a. I'm thinking whether I should leave this here, right? And then yeah, you can use this as a divider right in there, right? So just today, into files you can put into files tags somewhere else, right? So people don't think that's like right. So yeah, I think we got this. This one now probably we'll just give it a stroke, reduce the opacity well up, right? And then give it what a shadow, right? Shadow, make sure it is what it is subtle. Okay, increase the blur so it's again more subtle, right? There's no harm in trying to test it like so, right? In fact, I think at this point you can even try glass morphism. I'm not even gonna lie. Individually because if you do it together, it's just going to be somehow. It's going to replace each of them with a uniform effect. You don't want that. Background also here, something like this. Now you can go ahead and reduce opacity of both of them, right? And also increase what the gradient, the blur of each of them. So again, you don't the texture behind does not contrast. But that's the way. That's one way we can look at all of this. It's not even slapping at that. It's not slapping, gone. Wala is not slapping. Again, probably because we've not done well enough with the cards. We've not finished up here. We never finished work, really, really. Okay. Probably we'll spend time with it, should get it better. Yeah, this 8 should be around 12. Right? And it's like this, like this two spaced together, this here spaced separately. So put this 16 here, right? Yeah, we need an icon here. We really do need an icon, right? And then this, I don't know how we want to do this. I probably would just allow those texts go away from there. Right? Probably introduce it, but introduce it in a way. I don't know, but humans can exist, but then we need to introduce it in a way that it does not look like I'm thinking, right? Also, yeah, that's true. What we can do is we also need like probably show the amount of users using the product. Right. So yeah, now this now we can put a stroke by them and give them a very subtle shadow. Right? You know, be shouting subtle for a reason. All right. Here, since we're using, if we use auto layout, we can do like this and then flip it. So the more to auto layout option is where safe. Okay, yeah, it's still here. So you can flip it to top like so, or to the top like this. So probably we just use this one here. Again, your shadow can come on top of the picture. So the direction of your shadow should be smart. So if I do it 100% like so, let's do something. Yep. So down on the left is going to be coming right out like this. All right. So you can kill the opacity now. All right. So change the pictures. Of course, you guys know user profile, right? So user profile avatar. How many hours? 56 minutes. Both generate. Uh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Really? I need black people. Neutral. And why are you smiling? Probably want to smile, want to sell smile. Is it Gen Z? So what kind of hair are we looking at? Black or brown? She is not, it's not working out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our flip is not flipping. So what do it to up? This way we have it from first. Yep. Like this. We want a bit of a picture to show. All right. So yeah, then you can just say Suchi plot users activity users. Right. The crazy part is this thing concept does not have to be here. I really think there's so much going on here. You can put it here. Mad, mad, mad. You can put it here. All right. It's something else I would like to put there, but then this one can't survive here for now. All right. It can't survive here. So make it one. Three is good. I think that let's fall back a little bit. All right. So it's either there or here. It doesn't. Yeah, it could be here. I think that somehow just probably alignment with this guy here. This two. I still don't know what to use this two for. Okay. Uh, yep. Send it back. No way, not a chance. Savings, investments, loans. Uh-huh. Right? I don't know what to use guys for real, for real. Uh, we could put them right around here. That's the truth, actually. Put them around here with something else, right? And then probably even reduce. Oh, this guy is inside, so probably just group it, cut it out, paste it out. All right, bring it back in. All right, so yeah. Oh my god, I just forgot that. I almost forgot that I'm creating video. So reduce the size like so. Right, so this will be have something like this. Whether you like it or not, to be slap. Hmm? Let me see if this is inside. Is it inside? It doesn't feel like it is. Up left, right? This guy here should be what left and right. So this way, it's expanding appropriately. So right, it's still maintaining what the original radius, which is this guy. It's maintaining 100 and 100 and 300 and something sharp. Why can't I see relative to? Is it because of this guy? So you know what we'll do, right? All these guys here like this man. We'll put it inside a frame. Let's create a frame. This frame here. Right. So just from here we'll cut in like so, like this. Right? You see? Yeah. So this way now we can see relative to what? 160 something. So it's not even in the middle one. Let's fix that one. 168. 168. So you see? Now this guy here, of course, needs to be what? If we put this center, then this guy now cannot move. So watch it. If we put this center, this guy here cannot stretch. Right? Everything just slaps in the center. This guy here now has to be what? Center. Again, I think we need to refresh. There's some things you just do, you just know that. See, it's not me, it's Figma. It can't be me. Right? I'll be shocked. Shock me, Figma. Shock me as always. Five, four, three, two, one. Ethel, please upload. I don't know how I'm going to speed up this video, but I'm going to speed up this video. All right, so you see, we got this like so. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this guy here said, come on, again, he never slap rich. Let's look for Rico. Let's see for investment. I'm even thinking this guy probably should even make it their primary color. Who is thinking with me? This icon. Let's make it as colorful, not like that's what we use on the original product. I mean, suppose we even be the product snippet that should be I want to type snippet. Investment. Right? Right? Mhm. Let's do money back. Mhm. All right. See, he has a good. Mhm. All right. So yeah, could be right around space here 16. Space the shape out and give it something around what? Around this. Do we have a view? Yes, we do. All right. So yeah, something like this. Again, I would love to progress, but then design language is so hard. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. So this guy now let's correct it. It's not in the middle. 1440 correct, and the top correct, and this guy here probably just make it around 24. Not bad, really bad, right? Or we don't make it 32. Right, let's be generous. Right, so if I do responsive now. And just so you guys know, right, remember we scale this down with K. So obviously our typography will not scatter, right? So always come back there, right? And check. Make sure that it works, right? It's still like within 16 and the likes, just so again it is accessible and readable. This guy now is around 13 and you don't want that. So you want them around either 14 or 16, right? Then adjust what's the word? Your padding, right? So if we're doing this for 16, probably we're also fixing the line height, right? So that way our hog padding, our hog auto can work well. So we are hugging, right, about something like this, and then we are putting this right around maybe 8, 8 here also. So here, right? So this guy now can be right around 32, right? So you see, if this is not 8, 12 works, right? So same goes for this 16, right? Yeah, this to the spacing should be right around 8. So now we have something like this, and make sure it is tip center, right? So guys, just putting that out, and then the color. Again, the goal was not to do something pixel perfect. It was just to play around though. So you guys should not like take this 100%, 100% serious. But then this is a way you can make decisions, right? By designing. Also, I did a change here, but I don't know why I cannot see it. Oh my God. Oh, this is not the old update. I think I made it duplicate, right? I remember putting a man here that have a beautiful smile like this, and I did it like so, with a stroke, and then I'm using the background here, so because I wanted this kind of feel, right? Sorry, we mistakenly changed the color. Here now could be either center or outside. So this is for the image to smile better is there. Also, you can crop and then change the. See, this we have something like so. All right. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna post this now, and then hopefully we get something out of it. Yeah, this was it. Yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.